Okay, welcome back. This is video number 3, solving word problems with fractions. So example 4, let's just dive right in. Miles per gallon is how far you can drive your car on 1 gallon of gas. So if you can drive 150 miles on 10 gallons of gas, how far can the driver travel on 50 gallons of gas? So this particular problem here is what's called a unit rate, right? You want to determine on 1 gallon of gas, how many miles can I go? Okay, so let's read through this problem again. Miles per gallon is how far you can travel your car on 1 gallon of gas. If you can drive 150 miles on 10 gallons of gas, how far can the driver travel on 50 gallons of gas? So let's go ahead and take a look how we're going to solve this particular problem. It's a unit rate. So we're working on a unit rate word problem here. So you must convert 150 miles to 10 gallons into a unit rate by dividing top and by dividing the bottom number by 10. Okay, your whole goal in a unit rate, you're going to ask, well, how did you know to divide by 10? Well, in a unit rate, we want to divide the bottom number by the same number so it converts into 1. But what you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top part of this fraction. By doing that, we're going to convert it into we're going to be able to find out how many miles per gallon that we can go. So 15 miles per 1 gallon. Okay, 15 miles per 1 gallon. Now, 15 miles per 1 gallon equals blank miles per 50 gallons, right? So the question was, how far can the driver travel on 50 gallons of gas, right? And we just don't know that. That's what this X represents. I don't know how many miles the driver can drive on 50 gallons of gas. But I do know, because I converted 150 miles using 10 gallons of gas, I converted that into a unit rate by turning the denominator into a 1. And now I know I can travel 15 miles to 1 gallon. Boy, this must be an old 1950s gas guzzler, because that's not very far by today's standards, all right? So 15 miles per 1 gallon equals X miles to 50 gallons. And here you're going to perform a cross product, right? You're going to cross multiply. What is 1 times 1x? And then what is 15 times 50? Continue on. The cross product in order to solve for the x, right? So here I'm showing you the cross product. 15 over 1 equals 1 over x. So 15 times 50, you see here, equals 1 times x, 1 times x. Again, you're going to cross multiply 15 times the 50. Before you multiply that 1x times the 1, you want to put that equal sign, right? Separating those two. 1x, there's an invisible 1 in front of that x. So 1 times 1 is 1x. Let me show you here below. So 15 times 50 is 750. 1 times 1x is 1x. So here, 750 miles on 50 gallons of gas. Unit rate, these can be kind of tricky. So the key in understanding why it's a unit rate is we come back up here to the question, and it says here, miles per gallon. Miles per gallon. So how many miles per 1 gallon? 1 gallon, that tells me it's a unit rate. So I took 150 again, divided 150 divided by 10. So I divided 10 into top and bottom, because if I divide 10 into the base of this fraction, that would give me a 1 in the denominators. That's how you create a unit rate. All right, so both top and bottom was divided by 10, which left me 15 miles per 1 gallon. Now, they want to know, hey, how many miles can I travel on 50 gallons? Okay, so this is not the only way to solve this problem. If you think about it, you could have also taken 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus 150, which would have given you 750 miles. Okay, so there's more than one way to solve the problem, right? So 150 miles. I know that if I multiplied 5 times the 10 gallons, that would give me the 50. But what I do to the bottom, I must also do to the top. So 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus 150 is the equivalent to 150 times 5. But yeah, I could have multiplied both top and bottom to get 750. So I'm just trying to show you here there are more than one way to solve these particular type of problems. I hope this video number 3 was helpful. This is what's considered a unit rate. Again, search the internet, practice these particular type of problems. You can type in math worksheets with answers, unit rates, right? Practice and then look at those answers. Hey, math is easy step by step.